In this video, I'll show you how to add a line under the header in Squarespace. Once you are on your Squarespace website, the first step is to head over to the top bar, and on the left-hand side, simply click on Edit so we can start customizing our website. Now, once you are on your Squarespace website, the first step is to hover your mouse within the header. Now, this is what my header looks like, and once you hover your mouse on the header, it will automatically show an option to edit the site header. Simply click on Edit Site Header, and once that's done, two options will pop up on the left and right hand side, and what you want to do is simply head over to the right hand side and click on Edit Design. Now, once you are on the Edit Design section, you want to make sure that you are on the Design tab. Now, what you want to do is simply scroll down, and on the Effects section, you will find an option for a border. Simply click on Border, and as you can see in here, if we click on a random section, we now have a border on our header. Now, in order for you to remove the borders on the left, right, as well as the top, simply click on Edit Site Header again, head over back to Edit Design. Now, at the bottom, you want to click on the border, and from here on the position section, this is where you can change where you want the border's position to be. What you want to do is simply head over to the fourth option, and as you can see, it will only add a border at the bottom. Now from here, you can set the thickness to either small, medium, or even large. And on the right hand side, if you click on the three dots for more actions, you can set a custom value on how you want it to look like. At the top, you can change the color. So on the right hand side, if you click on the palette, you can choose from one of your site-wide templates. Or what you could also do is on the custom tab, you can choose to add a custom color, even add their RGB, hex, or HSL. And once you're done, simply click on a random section in order for it to save. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Please let me know if you have any other questions in the comment section below, and I will try my best to help you out.